What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about some of the bosses in the elemental trial, just how best to target them, how best to kill them. Unfortunately I only have access to the Grandy lookalike to show you first, but I can tell you about Eric as well. The other boss in the special stages is actually very easy to beat. You don't need to worry so much about that one. It's more the waves killing for that boss. But Letty is seriously nasty because he gains layers of Seething Blood at the beginning of the battle and at the end of each turn. Whenever Letty is inflicted with one layer of bleed, he loses one layer of Seething Blood. So it's very important that we only use bleed heroes against Letty. That's going to be your best bet to destroy him. Nidrold, Hisaro, Lomaz, Lucaia, that kind of hero is really amazing for this, because it just stops him getting these extra buffs and nuking us crazy hard, because he does nuke seriously hard as we get further on. Meanwhile, increases all self-damage dealt by 5% at the end of each turn as well. Gushing Fire, he deals 175% attack damage to all enemies, and additionally deals 10% attack damage for each layer of Seething Blood. So you can really see how his attack damage increases if he's not getting any bleeds on him. And he does really boost these up. If you look here, afterward, different effects take place based on the number of Seething Blood layers Letty has. 5 and above, each layer of Seething Blood restores his health by 1%. 10 and above, each layer of Seething Blood additionally grants Letty one layer of Fire of Unrest, each of which increases all of his damage dealt by 1%. 15 and above additionally refreshes the cooldown of Gushing Fire. So you're just going to keep getting nuked over and over AoE. So definitely use the likes of any bleed hero you can get. That is your best bet of beating Letty. Hero popularity probably doesn't have any heroes yet. It doesn't, no. It's very important to stack it on him. If you have the likes of Focaz or Poseidon, maybe even use those just so you can get some even extra bleeds on him, so you can stop him accumulating quite so many Seething Bloods. That's really the best way to do Letty. And again, the team I used was, I did use a Santa late on in the game, or late on in the stages to do it. But Hisonia and Nidrold was fantastic together. Yes, I know that Hisonia is a HP burner, but we did get quite a bit of damage from him. Nidrold was just stacking the bleed. You could probably go for something like Hisaro and Nidrold together as well. That would be pretty good. You're going to want speed up, you're going to want speed down, you're going to want turn meter manipulation, and that's why I used the likes of Space in this team. Catherine was nice at the counter attacks and the shields and consolidation. You could even use Guhana possibly as well for the speed up, speed down, turn meter increase too. So you really need to get as much. And it's so hard for me to give you this advice. Eden would also be very good as an epic hero. Eden would be a very good epic hero for this boss. She will help keeping him, a bit slower as well, or to speed up on your allies. But yeah, it's tough. It gets very tough. But earlier on, you'll be able to clear through Letty with a bleed hero much easier than any other hero. That's my biggest advice for him. On the note of Elik, who I can't actually select because, well, I've cleared the stages. I can't open them back up again. But Eric is basically going to have a one turn, and then on his next turn he's going to throw these bombs on you, or gunpowder as it's called. Now when you make an active skill, he's going to explode that gunpowder unless you use a basic skill, and that damage is 1000%. It just destroys you, okay? You get one turn with it. Now that is what really hurt later on in the boss stages, because it was just so much damage. It was one turn, we was dead. We needed Santa for the apple. If we didn't have an apple, it was going to be very, very hard. In fact, probably unbeatable. So, earlier on, you're going to want to use speed down, turn meter manipulation, health burn, bleeds, whatever you can throw at the boss. You need to kill him as fast as you can. It's really, it's very tough. It's very tough as we progress through. You can't do it without Santa, I'm sorry. Not past stage 60. 65, sorry, because that's when he starts getting very, very crazy high. The other boss, obviously, this one she's easy. It's the waves you need to worry about. The waves are hard, but she is very easy herself. We can auto her quite easily, actually. The other bosses are just pretty nuts when it gets later on, and you need a very, very strong team. So I hope that gives you a little bit of advice on what to do against the bosses if you're stuck. Bleed heroes for Letty, very important. And then on Eric, you just need to bring a full nuke team to get him dead as fast as you can. Speed up, speed down, turn meter manipulation, damage over times. Ben Austin for the extra attacks. You need to nuke him as fast as you can before he gets those bombs on your allies. So I hope that helps you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.